What do you remember of that night before the fight started?
Well, yeah, a lot of pressure in that fight. Obviously, that's the beginning fight of the tournament for me, and that was my way of getting to growth, to winning this fight. A lot of money on the line, and fighting for the Muhammad Ali Trophy in Germany, of all places, against Avni Yildrim, who's Turkish, and in this particular part of Germany, Stuttgart, is a huge Turkish population. He's massive out there. So walking into that environment, that ring walk was, it was pretty crazy. There was, they'd actually told me, building up to during the warm up, that there'd been like some crazy fights outside and in the stands, and security couldn't control people. People were getting chairs hit over their heads, and my dad actually said to me, son, I don't know. I know you always walk out with the English flag. I don't know if, the crowd is going nuts in there. So maybe you want to leave the flag for this one, because we don't want to rile them up any more than they already are. I said, screw that. Give me the flag. I'm walking out of there right now. Let's go. Took the flag out. You had guys, they had signs up, welcome to hell, you're gonna die, spitting, shouting, trying to grab me as I'm coming in. And And the craziest part about all of that is, on the way out, after I knocked Avni Yildrim out, the same guys, I see the same faces that were holding up the signs. The signs were gone, and they were all hands out. Chris, let me get a picture. Can we, great fight, we love you. So that's boxing for you, huh? 1 minute you're the bad guy, and then when you show what you're made of, then you become the hero. So yeah, that was a hell of a night.
Do you remember it all clearly, crystal clear, or is it a blur?
Yeah, no, I remember it all. I remember a lot of my fights, especially this one. I remember the build-up where his manager nearly got into a fight with his manager at the press conference. He went nuts. He was trying to fight my security guards. So that just added to the whole story and the whole tension of the fight. But yeah, once the bell goes in any fight, I'm at home. The ring walk, the press conferences, that's actually harder than getting in there and fighting. Once you're in there, you're doing what you do every day.
And so we're underway. The first of a scheduled 12 3-minute rounds in the super middleweight division.
And I just flowed with this guy. He was there. I let my hands go, speed, combination punching. I knew that if I threw punches, he would never be able to match my output. So if I just kept throwing, there's no way he could beat me.
Coming inside the distance, and that is Avni Yildrim of Turkey.
And he wasn't going to knock me out, because my chin is, I got one of the best chins in the game. No one's ever knocked me out or put me on the canvas. So, it was just a punch output, throw, out punch him, and I knew I could hurt him. Also, I caught him with an uppercut here early on. Backing up, caught him with an uppercut and put him on his knees, and that's when I knew, right, this fight's mine.
And that was against Arthur Abraham. Good right uppercut, and Yildirim is down. He dipped at the knees.
Very strong. When we were inside here, you see them trading punches, and I could feel his strength. I'm naturally a much bigger man than me, but my speed and accuracy is what won me this fight. For every one punch he threw, I would throw 3 or 4, and I have a good defense. So he was missing, and I was connecting. So I knew it was just a matter of time before I caught him.
With arcing right hands to both body and head.
So yeah, a lot of inside fighting here. Uppercuts work very well. Very hard to defend against an uppercut, so you've got a guy coming forward. I find it very effective to use that uppercut. Every time it was hitting me, I could feel the strength. So I knew I had to keep moving my head because he's a strong guy. The purpose or the target here was to just to out punch. You know, I knew that if we got into a trading game, I was going to land before he did. So just stifle him, not let him get into any rhythm. Keep moving.
Yildrim trying to get into his own punching range.
If you're a good fighter, you'll beat him. If you're not, he will find you out and beat him. So Yildrim, he's done well to get that win over there, especially. But this is a whole new kettle of fish.
Does the adrenaline kick in at that point?
I mean, the adrenaline's, as soon as the bell goes, the adrenaline's, you know, at 100. You know. It only probably starts slowing down once you've, you know, gone a bunch of rounds. Hooks. I knew I was hurting him. Just keep punching, keep connecting, keep coming forward, aggression, and eventually you're gonna land. Bang.
Crashing around the corner now, and Eubank stopping the forward advance of Yildrim, and he's finding holes in that guard. Yildrim being forced backwards, and a thunderous left hook sends him to the canvas, and it's been waved off immediately.
Yeah, I knew it was over then. I felt it. I felt the punch connect. I didn't even need to throw another punch after that. I connected, and I just looked.
You did the trademark where you stood over him.
I stood over him, yeah. I admired my work. You know, most guys, they knock a guy out and they jump up and down the ring screaming and crying and hugging people. You know, for me, it's just another day in the office, you know. It's what you're supposed to do. It's what you're supposed to be as a fighter. You're supposed to knock guys out. You're supposed to beat guys who are lesser fighters than you, you know. So I don't see the need to then, you know, go into some crazy celebration. You know, I just stand there and admire the beauty, you know.
Well, it was an excellent fight. We'll see you again on May the 1st.